Hey class, this is Dr. Willis logging in to welcome you to Module 3. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. First off, thank you so much for working hard in Module 2. We got a chance to complete the My Success Plan activity, which, as you know by now, is one of my favorite assessments that you will do in SNHU 107. You get a chance to just learn so much about yourself as a student. I call it a little brief snapshot of exactly where you are academically and also in life. After reading your discussion boards, it was determined that many of you have a lot of strengths, from writing to math to tech competency, but there are some areas of improvement, which is the purpose of that activity, to really expose those things, to give you an idea of what you need to work on. So great job there. I'm going to be grading those discussion boards here shortly. Really quick, if you didn't do the My Success Plan activity, you still have time to complete that assignment, but you can't do the discussion board. But if you didn't do the My Success Plan activity, you can log in and do that activity. And I'll begin to grade those discussion boards. Those will be graded by Wednesday night. Now on to Module 3. So let me go ahead and give you a fair warning. Module 3 is one of our busiest modules of the term, of the semester, of the few months that we have together. We have a journal assignment. We're going to introduce the Learn Smart resource, and we also have a discussion board that we typically do. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about each of those assignments here. I'm going to post some additional resources, some additional videos to really walk you through those assignments. But it's really all about the Learn Smart resource. It's all about learning about that tool, what it brings to the course, and really how it functions and how to utilize SNHU support services to help you out with that resource. We're also going to look into how to utilize a rubric. That's going to be the journal assignment this week. And one tip about the journal assignment: a journal assignment is worth much more than a discussion board. So you want to put a little more time in on that journal assignment. Now let me break down the due dates for those assignments. Now let's talk about the Learn Smart first. Now the Learn Smart assignments can only be completed in our Learn Smart resource. So if you haven't purchased that resource, you need to do so right away. I sent out an email to all those students who haven't purchased the resource yet. So please, if you can, do so this week. I don't want you to get behind. But the Learn Smart assignment is going to be due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Now here's the interesting thing about the Learn Smart assignment. It's automatically graded. So once you complete that assignment, you should receive a grade in the grade book, maybe right after. Sometimes it takes up to an hour. But the max points you should receive and that you should see in that grade center is 50 points. You're shooting for 50 points. So if you have any questions there, please reach out, ask any questions that you have. Remember, Sunday by 11:59. Now the journal assignment. The journal is also due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. As I stated previously, the journal is going to be worth a little bit more than a discussion board, really 10 points, which is a good bit more. So you want to put a little more detail there. You want to go in much more detail, be much more thorough than you have been in the discussion board assignments. And as I stated previously, that's going to be due Sunday by 11:59. And lastly, we have a discussion board, and we've been doing discussion boards the last 2 weeks. The initial post is going to be due Thursday by 11:59 p.m. and you have to respond to at least 2 peers by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Now, many of you have been doing great on these discussion boards, but there are a few that the detail is just not there. The detail in the initial post or the response. So I really want you to focus on being detailed and thorough. Remember, 1 to 2 solid paragraphs. A paragraph is 5 to 7 thorough sentences. All right. Now stay tuned. I'm going to post a few more videos that kind of explain the discussion board and explain the journal. All right. Y'all have a great week, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. All right. And please log in and catch up if you're behind. All right.